Hello there, darlings. It is me, Miss Ruby Sweet Cheeks, and I know what you're all thinking. Didn't she just tell us in her last video, or one of her last videos, that she resigned from Color Street? Yes. Why is she making another video of Color Street? Because I still love the products, darlings. I still have, it would be the same thing of me doing a mani tutorial or a mani video if I was still like using OPI or using, is it Elsie? You know what I'm talking about. All those other liquid polishes that we had fallen in love with, Sally Hansen. Like, didn't we all just, when we first went to that aisle and we were looking at nail polish and it said hard as nails, diamond finish, didn't we all just be like, oh, finally, I can have real long nails, right? That's what I thought when I saw it. I was like, finally, it has happened to me. I can have long nails and you can't take it away from me. But it didn't happen that way. I don't know if it's because I use my nails like tools. Did you see what I just did? That is a faux pas. That is a no, no, no. When you are using liquid polish as such, this is just the strengthener. Because I still want to believe in Color Street. I want to believe. Stanzies is here. This is the only time you got to really watch your cats because this is still wet. Hello. Yes, I bought 2 bottles of this at that most astronomical prices. I got 2 of those and 2 cuticle oils. Let me get my cuticle oil. And this is my nail cuticle balm. It is so wonderfully beautiful. It has actual real beeswax. Of course it's real beeswax, but I mean it came sourced from a friend. So I know it's ethical. I know it's great. But I can't use this right now. And I can't use it until tonight. But I was using it twice a day. And if you can tell, my little nails are growing. Our nails slow down as we age. And our nails slow down in the winter months. It's kind of like we keep everything nice and close to our hearts. You know, when we go. So I live in Canada, specifically Alberta. It is supposed to get -50 this week. I thought I had the blue with the silver, which would have went so fabulous with this outfit. And we are going to the pediatrician today, which is amazing. We're making strides and progress with my little guy. And I'm so happy and I'm so blessed. You know, I think that's why it's important. Let's get it. He's at school for his little boys group. It's like if you tell the world, they will listen. Well, not the world. But I told the school, I need scissors. I'll be back again. This is what we're doing today. This one's called Gift Swap. I wanted to do blue, but I didn't have any blues. Using my prep pad. I wasn't sure if I should use this before the strengthener, after the strengthener. I went with after, which doesn't make sense because it should be really clean because I just put the nail strengthener on. So it would have dehydrated the nail bed. It should have. I'm not sure on the ingredients. I should check into that. Because if there's any alcohol, it would dehydrate your nail bed. So I'm going to open my strips. I already know that this pinky is like not for me. So I'm going to try to shove it into the back. It's more like for my toes. I could probably get 3 little toes out of that. I just can't make it stretch properly with my pinkies. So in knowing that, this isn't going to work. In knowing that, why? Yes, so we're going back to the pediatrician, and I'm super excited and hopeful for that. He has made some great strides in school. He is in a class of all girls. There's like 19 little girls and my boy. But they are more than accommodating. And when I say that, I mean when we told them that we thought it was a little bit of a problem, they, with his teacher's aid, have taken him to other little classes, little kindergarten classes, just for like a couple minutes of the day. so he can interact, not a couple minutes, but you know, for a part of the day, so he can be social with other boys. He is also, his class schedule is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays in the afternoons. And then he goes in the mornings to socialize with boys. And to me, the fact that we found a school that listened to that concern, addressed that concern, and helped means, it truly does mean a lot, because he is my world. He is the apple of my eye. I would do anything, and that means trying to get a hold of my anger and to resolve whatever is going on with my husband. I'm like everywhere today. Always comment any questions you have. I am more than willing to share our story and our journey. I think that is an important piece of our puzzle. I think sometimes we get ashamed or scared, or maybe even we get bullied into not wanting to share, because sometimes it is embarrassing. Sometimes it is hard to say, like, there's a problem here, there's an issue here, I need help, right? Like, don't we all get that way sometimes? So I have never been scared to use my voice, to ask the questions, to be that hard-headed person, because I am fully aware that we only live once, that we only get this one shot at it. I think that curved in, sometimes it does that. And I have never been scared, I'm going to flip it around, of hearing no. I'm more scared of not asking the questions and never getting a yes. So it's like when I'm telling them that I think he could benefit from relationships with knowing other boys, I can tell. I'll be right back. It's the deers out there. I'm not kidding you. There is so many deers out there. They just walk around and it's like you can't do nothing about it. That's like a mom and her babies. You can see there's like 6 of them here. They just go from yard to yard to yard looking for food. There are some people that feed them. You know, like, it's pretty hard here. It's pretty cold. Like I said, it's going to get to -50, so they're just all running around looking for food. Right? That is part of the reason why it's so loud in here all the time. There's a lot of wildlife walking in the windows. It's a pretty interesting way to live, for sure. I turn this one around. I'm going to turn it around for symmetrical purposes. I don't know if it matters. Can you even hear me with that guy drinking water in the background? So yes, I am a fan of Matchy Matchy. We are going to the pediatrician, so I'd like to be fully put together, like looking like a domesticated housewife. It's the image that... Hello? I'm not even kidding that. All right. We're 2 in. I haven't decided. I feel like the rest should just be all this like retro and this one the gift. It's sometimes when you're looking at the patterns and trying to decide what to do, it can get a little overwhelming. But it is just nail polish, nearly dry nail polish. It's once you get the hang of it, as all chaos breaks out, it is pretty easy to apply. You just got to be mindful of a few tricks. Like if there's crinkling, it's probably because there's something going on where it's too cold. Like your nail bed might be a little bit too cold. So as soon as this strip hits it, it dries immediately. So it crinkles. I hear a lot of people talk about crinkling. So you know what? Normally I would flip this and try to stretch this. And okay, I'm addicted to doing it this way. I don't like doing it because I noticed that my nails, specifically my pinkies, have chipped. That's why my mani didn't last as long. That's what I'm thinking. It could be the oils, because oils really stop this from adhering to your nail bed. So I'm just going to try to push that around it a little bit better and not separate it myself. It's just if you leave these little bits on, it will get trapped underneath the strip. So it's going to give it a little bump or bubbling effect. So you don't want that. It is believed that the nail prep pad does help dehydrate this further. And your cuticle pusher is essential in the sense that you do kind of want to help push it onto your nail bed. Think about this. If you're just going to lie it flat and stretch and not help it adhere, how is it going to settle properly? How is it going to finish properly? So I like to go in and just push it, especially you can see it lift a little bit, and that's how you're going to get your clear crease. You're also important, you gotta tuck this underneath the free edge and kind of let it cure. This is really going to help it, and this is going to help your manicure last longer. If you're wondering why I am still giving you all these tips with no benefit or gain, it's because I know people still love this product, and I want to help you love this product too. We shouldn't feel shame for decisions that we make, even if we end up falling flat on our face. The only time we should feel shame if we don't get back up and try again. La 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 la. I feel like a present. So that is a lot of this journey. I just wanted it to be a positive, colorful experience. I wanted us to be able to come together in a nice, safe place to do our hands and do our manis. Because yes, of course we're going to love going to the salon. That's not up for debate. We are going to love to get pampered because that's just who we are. But there are times when it's not going to make sense. Maybe you don't have time to get that fill done. Well, enter Color Street. Just apply one of these and you're good to go. Nobody will ever know that you haven't been to the salon in weeks, even though it's not your fault. You've been working too much. Man, I remember those days when I used to work. Like, I legit used to work like 80 days on. It's hard out here for a pimp when you're struggling, you pay the rent. Do you see? I love it. I love it. So I am going to really work it into my nails. I got a little bit of time before my son. I got to pick him up soon. And then we got to go to the doctor's. But I'm feeling confident that this is going to look amazing. So I'm not going to use the parcel on my thumb. I do have one left, which I love because there's something about bows that I love. I've seen these chokers that are like bow chokers. I think that's my next go-to. I just really want to be super ultra feminine and domestic, a housewife. Like when I think about the image and who I want to be remembered for, I do want to be remembered as being a good housewife. So I do gotta up my cleaning game. Okay. I will seal those in a bit. We're almost done. And thumbs are always last because a lot of people like to use your thumbs to kind of push it in, and if you have longer nails, they use your thumbs like this. I do not have longer nails, so I can't do that. That's where my rubber cuticle pusher is like my holy grail. I gifted everybody, all my customers, all my VIPs, one of those. I still love my VIPs. It's just I'm trying to figure out the direction of my group. I'm going to get back into tips, tricks, and holistic organic products. I want people to know that if they know me and if you need something, I'm here, darlings. I'm your baby tonight. Is that a song? Shut up. So yes, always the same. Make sure you push it underneath the free edge. That should always be the final stroke in any manicure. Stroke. 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 I feel like I'm in a dragon boat now. Stroke. Stroke. Okay, there we are. And the last one. I do like these to set for about 20 minutes. Going out in the cold would be ideal because then it would just dry and crisp these right up. But I'm not going out in the cold right away. It is a little hard when you're dealing with sticky ends like this. They do attract to each other. They're like magnets. So you do have to be very, very careful if you have untidy ends, because they will stick to each other and it will just become a nightmare. So we have this, and then I'm just going to pull it over gently, like I anchor the thumb in the center and then I pull it over such. And then I do the same way, and you just gently pull it over. And you tuck and you put it under your free edge and you're good to go. See? Isn't this the cutest thing you've ever seen? I absolutely love it. I will, before I go out, I'm going to use this again. I am going to put on some of the nail strengthener to help pop it off. And that's it. That's a wrap for this, Maddie. Wasn't that fun? I got it done in the time I wanted. It was flawless. It was easy. It was perfect. How come everything goes perfect when you no longer have like a financial vested interest? It don't matter. You can still get into my group, the Bombshell Besties and the mobile manicures. I still have dreams of being a mobile manicurist where I can go to people's lunch break rooms or whatever and do manis, and especially with this stuff. I'm going to try different 4-in-1 nail strips. Like Ioko is really popular, and I'm just going to start giving everything a go. But know that if you live somewhere around me and you need your nails did, or you need help with, say, if you need help anything, I'm a licensed beautician. My name is Miss Ruby Sweet Cheeks, and I am here to help. Comment below. Let me know what you want to see. I just want to be here for you. I want to be your best friend, and I want to be your beauty pal. I want to be and all that jazz. Thanks. I know. Isn't that too much? I'm out of here. We'll talk to you later.